Well,
But
that would be a good way to segue into the next topic would be the WWE ID, in which they're going to have a lot of independent wrestlers coming into the WWE, and it's actually going to have its own little spot as in terms of doing shows and putting on matches and things like that. And they have a lot of smaller guys in this program, in which we'll be able to see more of a cruiserweight style. One of the guys coming from North Carolina and came from the same school as Javon Evans is Jackson Drake, who is down there now, who is making his way through the WWE ID program. So I'm interested to see how that's all going to play into everything that WWE has going on with WWE LFG, WWE ID, WWE NXT, and whatever else they may have coming up in the next couple of months.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great that they do have these development programs, and then they're actually connected with these independent wrestling schools. It gives a lot of people hope. You know what I'm saying? Only for it to be crushed when they get on TV, main roster.
Well, I don't even call it hope. It gives them push. You know what I mean? It gives them push.
Okay.
You can sit around and hope that you're going to make it, through one of these programs or something like that. But you should more so, and this is my advice to a lot of young wrestlers that are out there and is looking forward to getting ID. Don't look at it as a hope that you want to get a chance to get out there and do your thing. Look at it as a push. Look at it as a motivation for you to get your ass up off your couch, get in the gym, get in a wrestling ring, train, get in one of these schools that are legit and actually have a strong following behind them, and get yourself out there and be seen. Utilize WWE ID, WWE LFG as an opportunity to kind of understand what is out there, what is it they're looking for, what it is you need to do to make yourself better and more marketable, and to be able to come back if you have to come back and say, you know what, I was there, I got a taste of it, I smell the air, I know what I need to do, I know what they want, and I'm going to go out here and grind and do exactly what it is I need to do to go out there and get it. A lot of these guys like Javon Evans, we talk about him all the time, but this kid has only been in the business for a very short amount of time, and he's very young. So a lot of these guys, they talk about guys who have been doing it for 15, 20 years, and are just now making it into the WWE. Motor City Machine Guns is an example of guys who just made it into WWE after a very long time. LA Knight is another one who has been grinding, and he's like, I think he's almost is the same age as I am, who just made it into the WWE, who has been out there grinding and busting his ass just to get that opportunity. So take this opportunity to say, you know what, I know exactly what I need to do, and I know how to get there. I just got to figure out a way to stay there.
Absolutely. LP, man, what do you think about the WWE ID program?
I think it's good if it's just like Roosevelt was saying, giving anybody the opportunity, even if you don't even go through with it, or even if you don't ever get picked, you get the opportunity to get your feet wet, and then you see how much more you want to push it. Same thing with Tough Enough. I wasn't the biggest fan of Tough Enough, but I did like what Tough Enough did, and I think it brought a lot of stars. Even a lot of the people who didn't win Tough Enough, you can watch some of the earlier seasons, and then you go back and when you rewatch it, you be like, damn, Maven won, but then you go back and you see all the other people who still end up being in WWE that didn't even make it to the finals. I think every Tough Enough. I was looking at they were doing you remember when they first did the Raw Diva search for the very first time, the woman Christy Hemme won. Christy Hemme won it, but there was like 4 or 5 girls who didn't win that end up coming to the WWE eventually. So sometimes it's about being seen, and then you might not make it, but somebody like, look, I can see potential in you. Just keep my number, and stay in contact with me, and it'll come back around. So I think with that, I think that's a pretty good opportunity. People just gotta take advantage of it. and get whatever you can get out of it. Even if you get nothing, just get seen and go from there.
Absolutely. And then if WWE makes this show, and this is a good transition. They have Saturday night main event that's coming up, man, and I think that gives wrestlers another slot to be able to be on TV and showcase their talent, and maybe that's a great opportunity to bring up some young up and coming talent. Maybe do some squash matches with somebody